Righto, so we've got a massive update of the big renovation we're doing on our caravan. I've gone and seen Lotus and they're all aboard, no dramas. Send me CAD files, we'll get it all cut out and with the chassis number and everything. So it's like part of the actual build. So bloody awesome, how good's that? So I've been up on the CAD drawing and done all the back cupboards, and I've drawn all these up and this, because they're all aboard of getting it all sorted. So, and so big shout out to them. So we're going the oak bench top with a waterfall edge. So I'll be ripping this out, taking this off, putting another little panel in here, and because this whole thing's one piece. And we're putting in a smaller sink, so that'd be pretty cool. Haven't seen one of them sinks put in a caravan, so we'll be doing that. And we've got a new table coming as well. They're getting some, so I've just still got to do this. I am going to cut this open. There was lots of suggestions of putting a drawer in. It's going to add too much weight. Like this is like weight factor on a caravan's massive. So what I've taken out in the bunks and what I'm putting in is very, very similar weight. So I haven't weighed it all, but it'll be very, very similar. So I don't want to add any more weight by putting a set of drawers in, because that's more timber and rails. And so what I'm just going to do is we're going to make a massive pocket here, and it'll just be like an insert. So it inserts with a bit of Velcro, and you pull it off, and then you push it back in. So which will look really neat. And we do have them on the back of our theatre lounges. The other day when I walked inside, I was like, that's exactly what we want to do. So I'll show you a photo so you can put it in your head. I'll put it up on the screen so you can see what I'm talking about. And so that'll be nice and easy. And oh yeah, follow me. Oh, actually, I did get this as well. So because we've got the dishwasher, the dishwasher uses hardly any water, so it sort of pulsates the pump a lot, because it's like just trying to put in little bits of water, and the pump's like, this will stop that. So apparently, so we're going to find out. So,
how does it go?
So it's so it goes underneath the fridge where the pump is, and that's pressurized, and you do have to add air. So I've seen a lot of videos, people saying it doesn't work. It's because they're not adding. If you just put this in, it's not going to work. You've got to add the air to it. Even though it has air in it, you have to match the air to what your pump cutoff is. So that's the secret. So if you've got one and yours isn't working, make sure you put air in it to match your pump. So anyways, we're going to do that. And so that'll be pretty cool, because what it does is it pressurizes the system. And then when this dishwasher turns on, it slowly releases the pressure and fills up the dishwasher. So and it will slowly lose pressure out of this. And then when it's too low, then the pump will kick in. That's how it goes. And then pressurize it again, you know, up to 170 psi or something. So, and yeah, because only got 10 psi in it, which isn't going to do it. So it goes up to 100 psi or something. So that's the trick. So we'll show you how we install that. And I've been shopping. I bought 2 TVs for the kids. I'll show you what we're doing over here. Come through. So, oh, and this one, we're changing this too. So that there is going to go be the oak as well, and it's going to come across. So it's going to have this round edge and a round edge and come straight across, and it's going to be 140 mil off the wall. So that'll look really pretty. So then that way we can put some stuff. I'm going to change the splashback too over there. I forgot to mention that. We're doing a different splashback. That'll be cool. So as you know, I've already got stuck into it. Had to, because I need to draw all this up. So we've drawn all that up. That's cool. Thanks heaps for the guys who suggested all this insulation stuff. So can't remember the name of it, but grouse, and I googled it and everything, and that is the top one. So appreciate all the comments. Help me out there, because yeah, as you know, this insulation isn't going to cut it. So we've got a nice panel that's going to come up here, the soft cushion, same as the our bed. It'll have all the crisscrosses, so Lotus is going to make that for us. And on this side, I'll swap you. quickly go around here. So we're getting another cushion made that'll be very similar to that, and then the TV is going to sit up here like that, but that's all going to be in a built-in unit, a cabinet. So I've designed the cabinet up so the whole thing screws to the wall, and it'll have this pocket under the cabinet, and then there'll be a full surround around this TV, so it'll look really pretty, and a shelf along the top. They can put their iPads and their headphones, because it's compatible for here, so then no one hears the TVs. Headphones going, their switch, so everything can be up on top of there, and it'll look factory, and then we'll put another cushion like that on top. So bloody stoked, and it looks good too. I'm not showing you all the renderings, but what I've drawn up looks tops. So what else is there? It's all been happening, hasn't it? So can't remember now. There's heaps going on, so I'm flat out like a lizard drinking. So I've got to go and see Lotus today. I'm going to give them the CAD files, and they reckon they could probably have it done by the end of the week. So which would be pretty cool. Not that I'll be able to install it all in one day, and but we'll give it a good crack on what we're doing. So go there today, do that, go get some insulation, go get another wall panel. So they're going to supply me with everything. I'll put another wall panel on there and get stuck into it. So that's a bit of an update. I know they haven't seen nothing much that's happening, but we're also going to do a petition here. They used to have curtain rods, because a lot of people said, the kids will be watching each other's TVs. So, and which is kind of right. So, but
well, we're not sure if it's still going to be curtains or petitions.
Yeah, we're not sure if we do a curtain, because they had a curtain before, and it had their one had Batman and one had Fortnite curtains. So, which is really good. And then
and lightweight.
And lightweight, yeah. So then when we come in, because my clothes are in this closet, I can come in and you turn the lights on, and it doesn't shine lights into their room. So basically, they got their own rooms. So, but we were
blackout curtains.
Blackout curtains. We were thinking the was it Constantino door, and then it'll be completely blocked off. So unsure. That'll be a good comment. What do you guys reckon? Constantina, or just put the curtains back up? So the curtains are custom to the kids, which was good. They did like that. So
it's easy to just change it with their minds.
That's it. They don't like Fortnite anymore. You put something else in. So once the petitions are in and you put the track in, it'll be in there forever. So not that it's a bad thing. It's just comment below, what would you guys do? So, and or if there's anything other than I've forgotten. So some people said put bigger windows in. Can't. The way they're spaced doesn't fit a bigger window, unfortunately. So
well, it might fit that one, but it doesn't fit that side, because they're different heights.
I don't know why they're different heights. We didn't catch that when we built the van, but that one there's up to the ceiling.
Yeah. I
have no idea why that is.
And that way is way down.
If I didn't point it out to you, you wouldn't know, because guess what? We didn't know for a whole year. We were like, hang on a second, why are there two different windows? Well, the same window, just different heights. So
it makes no sense.
Yeah. Because we did think about putting bigger windows. Yeah, we can do it, but we'll have to redo the outside of the van, and that don't happen in this short amount of time. So we got the insulation today, so thanks to everyone for commenting. And but now we've just got to get all this silicone off where it's all been stuck to it. So we've got to get a Stanley knife. So I've Stanley knife and cut that section out. So it's maybe a little bit more smoother. Get sandpaper and sand that back, so it's all nice like that. And take the staples out. I haven't taken the staples out of here yet, because this has got a heap of staples all the way around. We'll clean all that up, get ready, then we'll put the insulation in, and then redo some of this wiring. And because we've got a GPO to put in here and some USBs and stuff for this cabinet that we're putting in here, and I'm going to redo some of this as well. So we'll get into that. So the boring task of cutting all this silicone off. So I've just run around and got all the silicone off as best as flush as we can without chewing into the wood. So it's looking pretty neat there. I've just used my multi-tool to get inside there and cut all the staples out, because the sheets when they're up there, they're obviously stapled in. So I stapled and then all the staples were along here too. So when I put my new sheet in, it'll slide into there, but they won't be stapled, but they will staple them all around here, and they'll slide back into there with a nice trim. And same with that edge there. Did manage to get that off. It was just siliconed on, so we just pulled that off. That'll all be hidden by a cupboard, but I will put another sheet there anyways, so because it is a little bit damaged there, so we'll pull that one off and put another sheet on. And I am doing this side too, but one side at a time at the moment. I've got a bit of a workbench. So, but that's come up pretty good. So I'll just clean all this up now, redo the wiring, and because I'm going to add a few things and delete a few things. There was another USB up there and a light, USB and light. I'm not going to run it here, so we'll just delete that. And because I'm putting it all underneath. But I am going to run another wire, a different wire, so there's a light underneath the cupboard. And we'll clean all this up. Put the this board back in. We'll cut it up neatly so it all fits in. I've got a heap of that. If we run out, we'll just go buy some more. So, all right, time to clean up. Well, that looks a bit better, doesn't it? Nice insulation in there, all packed out nicely. Taped it all so the wires won't come out and get caught. And just waiting on all my stuff. Oh yeah, managed to get that off. Put some insulation in there too. I'm going to leave this because it's only a bit of cosmetics, and the whole soft cushion goes and covers it. So I don't see any need to get rid of it. So just a little bit of a mark. So I'll wash it and clean it up, and then we'll just stick that panel on there. It's getting this nice soft panel. So yeah, that'd be beautiful. So today we're going to remove the table, remove the cushions. We're going to cut a hole in the sides here for access. So let's do that mod today. We'll get in here and start ripping some stuff apart. Just a couple of screws to hold it down. So that's now off. Oh, that is one heavy table. A couple more screws. So we're removing this table, and that is that's probably 15 kilos, I reckon. So see you later. Don't need that where we're going. Get rid of him. And this can go back in. I suppose this can. I've never done this. Never actually pushed this one down. I wonder how far it goes. There you go. How good's that? I've never done that before in my life. So, alright, that's gone. These come out way too easy, these cushions, so we get some Velcro put on there so they don't keep sliding out, because as you see, this one's out. It's really meant to be in like that, nice and neat. So we'll put some Velcro on these ones. So for now, we'll put them out of the way. And this one. And as you can see, these are a little bit hard to. You can't just lift this corner up. You've got to come all the way over here to get these out of the way. If you want to get anything in and around. So, well, I'll show you in. That's just a bit of our games storage. You know, we keep our scooters, the archery for the kids. Got some stubby coolers and some tennis rackets. Just pretty much just our little shed that we got here. So what I'm thinking is probably where those scooters are. So they can always put the scooters in. Just put a wall in there and access door here so we can come in and out, and that'll be a lot easier to get stuff in and out of here. So I'll pull all this out, make it nice and easy to get to, and we'll find out where we should cut and put in. Alright, let's get rid of all this crap first. So I've just pinched one of these from the theatre chairs, and this is what I'm thinking. So, but I did give this a big clean out, so it wasn't as dirty as I thought. We've never ever pulled everything out and gave it a good clean, so yeah, happy days. I do have to give it a bit of a scrub. Stuff rubs. But this is the panel I pushed off the home theatre, and I'm just going to stick it like that. What do you guys reckon of that? And then, because there is it's almost made for it. There's an upright just here, underneath there, and one back here. And then I could just have a little tab that we just Velcro. There's this Velcro that comes off. And we're going to come to this one. Just there. Because there's that box there. So we're going to go that deep.
Yeah.
So we'll go to that deep. We'll do one on either side. And they have put wiring in here. So I was always thinking about doing some power points in here. And now that I've pulled all this apart, you can see the box. That's a control module box for the slide. And you can see they've got it here. It runs across. And obviously into the slide motors or whatever. But power's going down. So underneath here, the diesel heater's underneath there. That's getting power up through the bottom. So there's 240 just underneath here for the fridge. And there's a blank panel there. I reckon I can put the 240 from that power point, come across, bring it up there the same. Or if there's looks identical, I can probably almost bring it up in this corner instead. Bring the 240 volt up, make it nice and neat, run it underneath here, and bring it up onto the corner. And maybe run it all the way around and bring it up in that. So PowerPoint and PowerPoint. How bloody good is that? So I know people have said put PowerPoint in the actual underneath the table. Not a bad idea either. You got the table and then there's...
You just have the cords at your legs.
Yeah, but your PowerPoint will just plug up underneath. So, but this table does go up. Well, it doesn't. We never make it go up and down, but you'll obviously have to make it come up through the table.
This is the first time it's been down.
I know, right? Never even put it down. So, and yeah, there's a strut and stuff, so I can't just run it straight down there. So it'll be a pain if I put it up underneath there. And some people said put them here, but then it's in between your legs. So I reckon just a PowerPoint there. When you're sitting here and a PowerPoint comes across you, it's a big deal. So at least it's not in the hallway, getting tripped over. Anyways, we'll find out later what I do. But for today, I'm gonna go get the Stanley knife and I'm gonna start cutting into it. So, and adding some more timber. I do have to scoot down the road and buy some of this felt stuff. So I'm gonna make it look as factory as hell. You won't even know that. You wouldn't even know I made that, would you? I didn't, but it's gonna look like that when I'm done.
Back of a lounge.
So
and it's like, this will work.
This will work. Yeah, perfect size. So just wrong colour. So, and I'm gonna get Lotus to make it up anyways. I'm gonna cheat. So Lotus is gonna make that up, and we'll probably have Lotus written in or something, or Trekken. Trekken doors. So. Anyways, let's get stuck into it. Let's go get some Stanley knives, some tools, some timber, and me staple gun, because I'm going to staple all this felt that's on the back side here around to the other pieces of timber. So when you do pull all this off, you'll still see in here, and it has to look factory. I don't want this to look like someone's cut it open and ruined a $200,000 Caravan just because everybody cut some knives in it and looks terrible. So I'm going to make it look A1. So, alright, enough of me yapping. Let's get into finding Stanley knife and start cutting into it. Alright, let's cut this open. So we know there's that there. So if we cut in a little bit off this edge, we can tuck it and staple it and fold it. We're not going to know that we've ever done it. So get this bloody Stanley knife happen. So let's go in here first and see what we're working with. Cool. And we're going to come up to those pieces there. So we can, if we come here, we can see what we've got going on. Okay, there's a nice little board there. Got timber there. So if we wanted to, we can come in on an angle.
so we can fold it. Come in off the angle of this one. As you can see, we can push that down and staple that, because there's a board there. There's a board up here. I'm going to do the same on this, so I'm going to come across. At an angle. That one. That one. Now we've well and truly cut into it, but we can tuck this so we're never going to be able to tell it was done. So that's a nice piece there, and we've got this nice piece here right on the bend anyway, so that's going to be our door right there. So we've got to take this piece out there, that'll give us a bit of room. So we'll get a hammer, we'll knock that out. Just bust that piece out, don't need him. That's looking pretty good. We've got some staples there, we'll have to cut them out. So, screw there, we're going to tuck that into that corner. So, you can tuck that into that corner. That one's going to go in that corner. So that's going to fold. So we can bring this one all the way to this corner. So that can fold, that can fold. This one has to go into this corner. Cool. Beautiful. So we can fold all them in, and then we'll fold it back. We'll go get a pair of snips. We'll get rid of all these staples, because they're never going to be in the way. Move the staples. Staples are out. Fold this back. There's 2 staples up here. That's 1. That's 2. Beautiful. So that we can bring that back. A bit of leather there. So we can bring that back, and I'll get the staple gun. We'll staple that and that back there. There's a couple extra staples there, they missed that. And these, bit of crap there, we'll get rid of that. Oh, found some more staples. Oh, all the staples. That's because of that piece. Cool. So we can fold that back. And that's going to be our door, just that little bit there. We'll check it with the other one. There we go. And see, look at that, perfect. It's going to be almost the right fit, this test one, so that's all right. Now it gets a little bit serious. Now we've actually got to make a very nice neat on the back side of this. So I'll work all that out, and then I'll show you that how we do that, because this has to be spot on perfect on this side. So I've changed my mind a little bit. I'm going to slide this piece under here. It's just a piece of metal. And there it is there, just poked through, and I'm going to use this to come through there. I'm going to cut this bottom piece out because I reckon if the floor goes through, I reckon it'll be neater. I can bring things in and out easier than having just another piece of wood there for no reason. So, and this is just a nice reciprocator. Just go in here and we'll chop that out. So that just cut that out nicely there. I'll do the same across here, and I can remove that whole piece. So just got to slightly take that back out. Move this right to the end. That way I don't cut the floor, I just hit the metal. Get it in and we'll cut this one off too. Beautiful. So that's come off nicely. It does have the staples because of this thing, so I think we might just cut that out from inside here too. While we're cutting, might as well just keep cutting. Just change my blade angle. Just change my blade angle so I can get a nicer cut. We do have to work out where we're going to stop though. So we're going to stop probably 50 mil in or something, so we will need to work that one out. So let's work out where exactly we want that to stop. Maybe even put a piece in here now and nail that on so she's in there and we can cut to it. I think that's a good idea. So we'll measure a piece to fit in here, we'll staple that in, and then we'll cut underneath it. So I've just got my saw and I've just trimmed along the all the marks I've done and peeling this back now, and I've just got to rip all the staples off the bottom bit. Now that I've got that loose, but still hold on by the staples, so I'm just trying to push down on my thumb and lift up on the piece of timber. And that's pretty much all of it. Now I've just got the actual colour connected to it, so I've just got to pull them apart because they're all owned by staples. Got to be half sort of delicate, but there you go, because you have to pull all these staples out. So that's looking pretty good because I'm not using that bottom piece anymore. I can actually cut that bit out. So just get rid of that one. So I don't need him. Hey buddy. Young fella's coming in to see what I'm doing, aren't you? Yes. So you can see where I've just stuck that. So I didn't cut into the floor. Cool. Now I do have to cut this. I'll just cut straight up the center, and I can fold that around. That'll fold up all this and clean all that up. So let's we'll cut that. Always double check what you're cutting to make sure you don't cut into something you don't want to cut into. So for instance, I do want this piece back here to overlap, so I can't just cut right to there, otherwise I'll have a slit on the outside, which we don't want. So what we're going to do is come down at least to there. That didn't even go right through. So where was it? Right there. Alright, now I can see it on this side. Rest of the way. Because the material does have to wrap it back around over this side, around over that side. So I'll show you on this side, over here. So I want this fabric to wrap tightly back around here, because there's a piece of timber there. I want that to nicely wrap. And then up the top here, I want to wrap back up because it's here. And if I cut it right to the top, you'll see it when I fold it and staple it. So we do have to do like an angle cut, so then this can roll up and out of the way. So we'll measure all that out and we'll get stuck into that bit. So I just took all the foam off the back of this. So all that foam that was stuck to the back of this, I've taken that away. And I've trimmed that up because that's going to have to be a little bit more trim, but I don't want to go too far yet. This will nicely wrap around there, like that. And then I'll stick another block of wood up here, and that's where the door flap will stop against. Oh, so there she is, a bit of stuffing around, but I got it all in. My phone went dead and forgot to film the rest of it when I got it back, but got some Velcro on here. Got these trims in here, got the back piece on. So that's looking pretty good. Just got to get the door made now. And then, as you can see, you can't even tell that I did it. So that turned out really good. And now I just got to do this other side. Massive shout out to Lotus for helping me with this project. And getting the new bench tops done. Then the new table. So it's going to be looking pretty good. You won't even know it's a Reno. So thanks Lotus for helping me out. Much appreciated. Right, hey, right.